So 6 internet lifetimes ago, I got the idea to create a cinematic universe of sorts using abandoned characters from the public domain. This SUPERZEROES universe initially consisted of 7 standalone stories, followed by a team-up climax that brought everyone together for a grand finale. What started as a silly one-off video soon gained traction with my viewers, so much so that we managed to raise enough money for not just 1, but 2 actual feature-length movies. The first being a 3D animated flick featuring Atlas, the Man of Might, and the second a traditional 2D cartoon focused on the Sensational Cat-Man. Production for both movies has been ongoing, and as we get closer to the final stages, I wanted to give everyone an update and also tease another SUPERZEROES story that will be released in mere months. But first, the movies. In Atlas the Animated Movie, everyday IT guy Jim Randall falls flat on his face while failing to defend the girl of his dreams, and is soon visited by the Greek god Atlas, who transforms him into the hero the world needs.
Okay, before we get started, these things usually go better the less you struggle.
Funny. I was gonna tell you the same thing.
Huh?
It's important to continually mention that before this project, I had very limited experience in 3D animation, mostly consisting of short films and videos that I've put together over the years, and an entire feature-length story has been an incredibly daunting yet rewarding challenge. For the last year or two, I've jumped headfirst into learning the ins and outs of 3D to get this movie made. For those curious, I even put together a whole video documenting my adventures. This animation process has moved along at a steady clip. The shot list for the movie has slowly but surely shrunk down, and though there have been delays, I am working as hard as I can to get the movie done in a timely manner while not sacrificing the overall quality. At least as much quality as can be done by a one-man animation team. Having said that, followers of my channel will know that I recently hit a bit of a health snag. Life hit me with a 1-2 punch of bad news, and progress has slowed quite a bit due to a tremor and numbness in my dominant hand. I am desperately rehabbing this thing to try and get feeling back, because animation without it is taking, I would say, like 10 times longer. The idea was originally to show the full trailer and give a release date today, but for full transparency, until I have a better idea of my physical recovery, I cannot offer a date for when everything will be ready. Nobody is more frustrated with the delays for Atlas than me. I am working tremendously hard trying to make progress and get things ready. I know that there is a portion of my audience that is just like, where is the movie? Even though things may seem outwardly to be moving at a snail's pace, please understand that there is rarely a moment where I am not working on this universe in some capacity, whether writing or animating or editing. I have spent more time on these projects than any other thing that I have ever worked on. It just takes time, and I greatly appreciate your patience. But beyond Atlas, we have also been hard at work on Cat-Man. The Sensational Cat-Man Movie is a collaboration with animator Spiky Tortoise. Together we've crafted a thrilling story in which Detective David Merriweather must protect Skyline City from a catastrophic crime wave featuring a slew of wacky villains, all while investigating the disappearance of one of the town's most promising musicians. Familiar faces from our Cat-Man pilot talent make a return, including Lab Tech Mary November and Police Captain Knox. I must say that the progress that Ian, the lead animator, has made over the past few months has been nothing short of inspiring, and every day I get more and more excited at the prospect of sharing his wonderful work with you. All of the creative team for the Cat-Man movie has done incredible work, from the sound designers to the voice actors. It has been my privilege to work with them all. And we're even running a fan art contest. If you've got some artistic talent that you'd like to show off, fans of Cat-Man can submit up to 3 different fan art creations, and we'll pick one winner to receive an exclusive Sensational Cat-Man figurine. Please note this is a collector's item and not something that you want to take out of the box. Seriously, just don't open it. Details for how to enter this fan art contest are in this video's description.
Most of our crew's still busy with the 50-foot hunk of junk across town, so you won't have much competition from the boys in blue.
Nothing like seeing the dance of the deep up close, eh, boys?
There's something I'm missing.
With all the crooks in this town, you might as well search for a needle in a haystack.
Room for 2, if you're interested.
Rain check.
So release dates for both Atlas and Cat-Man are coming, but we also have some other stories in the universe too, including The Spider Queen, available now in paperback, ebook, and audiobook, following the adventures of Shannon Kane, whose world is shattered when her husband, the brilliant chemist Henry Kane, is brutally assassinated. With his government secrets stolen and the authorities offering no hope, Shannon takes destiny into her own hands, diving headfirst into a deadly game of cat and mouse with her husband's killers. If you have yet to pick up a copy, I must say it is a great entry point into the world that we are building and should keep most readers entertained for an afternoon or two. I've discovered that books are a great way to get my stories out quicker. It is a lot less hassle than having to organize and execute an entire production. So as long as you, the audience, are interested in reading these original stories, I'll keep writing them. In fact, a new SUPERZEROES novel will be released later this year. This next story, which I'll just call Project BB for now, is actually totally finished. It has been for quite some time. Originally, I was slating it for release next year, but because of the delays on the movies, I am bumping it up as a quasi-apology. The full title and announcement, including a rundown of the history of this mystery character, is just around the corner, so stay tuned. The whole point of this universe was to take something old and turn it into something new, something fresh, given the rather stale state of the superhero genre we're all experiencing right now. And as stressful as it is, it's been fun to make these stories, you know? Maybe you've got your own creative ideas, something that you would like to make. There is no better time to get started than right now. And if you want someplace to put it online, look no further than Squarespace. They can help you put together a beautiful website lickety-split, and I can save you money when you order. Start the process with Squarespace Blueprint, their new guided design system. Answer simple questions about what you want your site to be, then choose from a slew of beautiful layout and styling options that you can customize however you want. If you've got an idea for a podcast, their Audio Blocks feature makes setting one up a total breeze, and if you've got stuff to sell, their online storefront takes the headache out of processing payments. Head to squarespace.com to start a free trial today. Then when you're ready to launch your site in full, head over to squarespace.com/AustinMcConnell to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.